there was a good one that was given to me. Actually, my wife gave it to me right before a big night, a big career night I was having. That was it's from Woodrow Wilson. And it's that you are not here merely to make a living. You are here to enable the world to live more amply with a finer spirit of hope and achievement. You are here to enrich the world. And you impoverish yourself if you forget that errand. And that sticks with me because really we all oftentimes have a sense of, sometimes it gets frustrating, certainly for an African American. When I look around the business I'm in, there's so few of us. And you want to fight the good fight, and you're in there working hard every day, fighting for certain stories, trying to get folks who don't look like you to believe in why something is important to your community. And sometimes you get this feeling that you just want to throw your hands up and say, oh, well, I guess I'll just go get mine. And okay, forget, all right, black community, I tried. And you just want to go get yours, kind of an attitude. And that quote always reminds me that I have a responsibility. I do. There's so few of us. And if I say the hell with it, then there's nobody else around or behind me necessarily, not a lot of us to really fight that fight. I have discovered that I am not as easily compromised as I thought I might be. I thought I might be a little more willing to cut corners or to compromise really who I am. But I am even surprised myself that I have not been as willing to give in to who I am, because it's a business where you see a lot of people, I mean, it's not, that's my business, but you see it in business a lot, where people will do whatever they got to do to get ahead. And when I left CNN, a good friend of mine, an executive high up, he said, TJ, you are just a really good guy and a nice guy, and that probably hurt you at this company, because I got people in here screaming and yelling at me every day trying to get this or fight for that or being a jerk about this or that. And you actually are naive enough to think if you just do a good job and treat people well, that things are going to work out. And it doesn't work like that. And so when he's telling me that was just a couple years ago. So to hear that kind of, I don't know, I've always been adamant that I wasn't going to let a business or a city or anything change who I am and what I believe and where I'm from and how I treat people. And I guess that was a great compliment, even though at the same time it sounds kind of disappointing that hurts me, but still I guess I've learned that about myself, that maybe I'm not as willing to cut corners and compromise who I am as maybe I even thought. I thought I'd be more willing to sell out. There have been so many challenges along the way, and I think that's something, especially when I go to colleges, and especially when I speak to young black men, they often see the end result. I'm standing there in a tailor-made suit, beautiful wife, beautiful 10-month-old, got a national platform. TJ is doing it. TJ is balling. I want that. Well, they don't know that I lost my academic scholarship my first year in college because I didn't keep my grades up. They don't know that I was a father by the age of 19. They don't know that I'm actually a guy who's happily married now, but I was actually divorced. I've been through stuff. I've been through hell in a lot of ways. But I think it's always important for people to know and understand that you see this end product. That's just the end product. And I think so many young folks today turn on the TV and they just see the end product. They see this YouTube generation to where that person got all those hits and now people are talking about them and they didn't do anything. So people just want that. And they don't want to hit, what, I got to go to 4 years of college? What, I got to pay off the student loans after that? Wait a minute, I got to be broke for a couple of years before I get to this spot? Wait a minute. They don't want to hear that. And I think it's so important. So when you say that what I've overcome, biggest challenge, man, life. I mean, life is, people don't get life is real. I mean, this is not what you see on TV. So I would always make that point that this is the end result of daily, yearly life struggle to continue to always overcome. I'm TJ Holmes, and you're watching The H List, brought to you by Marriott.